First and foremost, all praise are due to Yahweh Bashim Awashah, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us his truth. Salutations to the brothers around the four corners of the earth who are teaching his word in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel who listen and believe in this word. This is Brother Kwat Sabad coming at you with another lesson. This one is entitled, Love Thy Neighbor as Thyself, refers to the Hebrew Israelites only. And I showed that short a clip that was presented during the Super Bowl by an organization that has a slogan that Jesus gets us. And obviously, the message of the Hebrew Israelites is getting to everybody because they're trying to make it seem like love thy neighbor as thyself refers to everybody else. It only refers to the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. So the Ten Commandments were given to Moses, and Moses presented those. Well, there was more than 10 commandments, but he presented those laws, statutes, and those commandments, okay, to the Hebrew Israelites. And one of the main ones was, do unto others as yourself, love thy neighbor as thyself. All right, that's one of the most important commandments. Actually, Yahweh Shah highlighted that in the scripture, and I'll bring that scripture up. But the thing is, they're trying to mesh the Jesus gets us ad with, love everybody, love your neighbor as thyself, meaning everybody. And it doesn't mean that. So it doesn't mean love, an Edomite as thyself, love, a Moabite, so-called Chinese as thyself, love, an African who's really a Hamite as thyself. Love thyself as love thy neighbor as thyself refers to the Hebrew Israelites only, you see. So let's continue. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Now, he had a couple of things that he wanted us to do in the following scriptures, but I'll go down to the point of the lesson. Let's go to verse 18, which reads, Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. So this was presented to Moses via Yahweh, and Moses presented this to us, to love thy neighbor as thyself. All right? And as I said, it says here, let's see what it says at the top here. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, this is verse 1, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, Ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. So these laws, statutes, and commandments refer to the Hebrew Israelites only, all right, because we are a peculiar people unto Yahweh. So he gave us certain things to do to separate us from the rest of the nation. So loving thy neighbor as thyself refers to the Hebrew Israelites only, you see. So we're supposed to, practice that amongst ourselves. Now, you have to deal with people in your daily lives, and you have to be civil, of course. But the main point is to love thy neighbor as thyself refers to us. That was given to us, the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, scattered about the whole world. Let's go to Matthew chapter 15. And because Esau, like I said, he's very slick. He thinks he's slick. So he's trying to blur the message, of the Hebrew Israelites finding out that we're Hebrew Israelites. There's truth going out. Are people repenting and converting? Are people being brought back into the fold to the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Awashai? So let's continue. Matthew 15 and verse 22. And a lot of our people will fall for that because the way they present the commercial is, love your neighbor as thyself. That means anybody. And it certainly doesn't. Matthew 15 and verse 22. And it reads, And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. So a woman came to Yahushai, all right, and she said, you're the son of David. And she's saying, my daughter has a devil, She's grievously vexed with a devil, possessed by a devil. Verse 23. Matthew 15, verse 23. But he answered her not a word, and his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away, for she crieth after us. So Yahushua did not even respond to her when she said, my daughter has a demon in her, help me out. Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. You see, so Yahushua was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And one of the commandments he gave was, love your neighbor as thyself. And love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, thy mind, thy soul. But I just wanted to prove that he was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Then we'll get those other scriptures. You see? So love thy neighbor as thyself, like I said, only refers to the Hebrew Israelites. So let's continue. Let's go to Mark chapter 12 to prove that point as far as, this only referring to the Hebrew Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, loving thy neighbor as thyself. Mark 12, and we have here verse 28. And let's read the NLT of that and see what it says. Mark 12, chapter 12, verse 28, the NLT. One of the teachers of religious law was standing there listening to the debate. So Yahushua was debating with somebody. He realized that Yahushua had answered well, so he asked, of all the commandments, which is the most important? Mark 12 and verse 29. And Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear, O Israel. So he says, hear, O Israel. He doesn't say, hear, O Edomites. Hear, O Moabites, so-called Chinese. Hear, O Hamites, so-called Africans. He says, hear, O Israel. The Lord our God is one Lord. Verse 30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment. So he's saying you must love the Lord thy God, Yahweh, with all your heart, all your soul, your mind, and your strength. And this is the second commandment that he gave, Mark 12, verse 31, and it reads, and the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. This is none other commandment greater than these. You see? So those commandments that were given to Moses for us in the wilderness, okay, Yahushua is quoting that same commandment. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Because these commandments were given, particularly this one in general, okay, was given to the Hebrew Israelites only. All right? So that commercial greatly tries to blur everything and make you think, oh, well, I'm supposed to love the Edomites, okay, the same way I love my Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, there may be somebody who looks like an Edomite that may be a Hebrew Israelite, and their lineage goes back to Jacob being their father, and this knowledge may resonate with them because there are some Hebrew Israelites who look like Edomites, but they're Hebrew Israelites because their spirit resonates with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I just wanted to make that quick point because you have to watch how Esau works. He's very crafty, okay? And we know the serpent is very subtle, you see? So he uses little messages to try to throw people off. So this will throw off and be a stumbling block to many of our people, and it'll be a stumbling block to them really understanding who they are as a Hebrew Israelite, and that these laws, statutes, and these commandments, they refer to us and nobody else. So on that note, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakadash. I hope this short lesson was edifying to you. Shalom.